Welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for better.
All the time, wondering if maybe I'm losing my mind. Stepping out to the rising enemy, or maybe I'm going out to sea. Maybe you should know by now. When I get back, everything will be alright. Seems like I'm out to sea every single night. I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
Don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim.
If you're making this into a beat, I'm gonna go bum 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 bum, because I'm bum bum bum. I'm on a boat made of marmalade. I'm on a boat made of marmalade. Welcome to the Power Pack Podcast, a podcast featuring Dos Dudos and one friendship, featuring two El Dudos and uno friendship.
Two amigos, friendship. One friendship, and a friendship that is not mutually exclusive. John and I are like a pencil. We are like, one of us is like the lead, the graphite, and the other one's the wood. And then you guys could be the paper. We're going to tickle you with a little couple fun things, podcast, yeah.
Yeah, you could be one of the pages in the Possum King book. Oh, shoot. I spilled water.
Oh, no.
Oh, let me... Code Red.
Oh, bueno. I will entertain them.
I got a sweatshirt behind me. I could soak it up.
Soak it up. It's always... it's a good thing it's water and not like milk or Mountain Dew or something that'll like really mess up your keyboard. Or beer.
Yeah. Well, technically it was vodka, but I just said it was water because it looks the same. So.
Having one of those, it's a very saucy Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, it's just... Oops. I dropped my guitar pick. I haven't had any of it yet, so this is not because of it. I'm just... my desk is really small.
Oh.
I got a small desk.
Nothing.
Not much room.
Nothing.
Aren't you... fluent in Spanish, or like you can say some words?
Go on, Spanish boy. Speak some of that Spanish talk for me. Now, I took Spanish in high school. My wife is completely fluent in Spanish, and my mom and grandma completely fluent in Spanish.
Well, if your wife's down, if you could record her saying our intro in Spanish. Welcome to the Power Pack Podcast, a podcast featuring two dudes and one friendship. I think that'd be amazing. So we can tap into that bilingual audience.
I like that idea. And
if not, I'll just type all that into Google, and you'll have to listen to me butcher it and mispronounce every word.
Hey, at the very least, we're just trying to be more inclusive with our audience, because we want everybody to be able to listen to this, and I was going to say another thing, too, is we could have Andrea as a guest, but she only speaks in Spanish the whole time, so we keep trying to ask her things, and we're just like,
Dude, would she be down? That'd be amazing.
I think she would. I think it'd be really funny.
Can we call it Spandria? Like Spanish and Andrea put together?
And then we just try our
Spandria.
best to decipher, and then just like, it's like, okay, next special guest, and then she speaks only in Spanish, and then we're just like, what?
Maybe I'll be the translator.
Oh, yeah, you're like,
and then I'll translate to you.
You're like, it's clearly she's saying that she wants rocket boots, sandwich fork, pencil knife.
She's really into the Golden Girls. She wants to know who's your favorite besides Betty White.
I think but actually I only know Betty White, so probably Betty White.
Yeah, Spandria. I like this idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, see if she wants to do a Spanish intro. We could clip it in the beginning for the next episode.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Also, I think every episode we do a different language. So do the intro normal, and then you do your thing, and then I'll like get the translation on Google in like Spanish, Yiddish, German, Russian. Every week will be a new language.
Let's do it. That sounds fun. And we could switch off. So next week you could do like German, and then next week I could do like French, and then we could just like.
Gosh, dang it! I spilled again.
Oh no, Daddy's been juicing too hard.
It's because I have it. It's set next to my mouse.
Oh.
Because that's literally the only room for a cup. Gosh, dang it! I got this bathrobe though. It's doing the job.
Nice. The bathrobe. That's always good. If it makes you feel better, my cup is next to my mouse as well. But I always do my podcasts. I have this like dresser that I use as a standing desk just for the podcasts.
Ooh.
But my
So
work.
you're standing right now?
Yeah, so I'm standing. So when we do a podcast, I do stand. But we're gonna be moving next week, and then I bought myself a nice standing desk, so I'll be able to use that for work and the podcasting.
What days you moving, boy?
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna go up this weekend, bring a few things, and then next weekend, 24th is the big move with the U-Haul and everything, and then.
Oh, you're just gonna trickle it in, trickle it in.
Oh yeah, and then the 28th will be the first podcast I do up in old Washington.
Washington, you'll be a Northwest baby.
Northwest,
Man.
baby. Yeah, we're gonna be. I'll be even farther away from you, but our hearts will come closer from the podcast.
Our hearts, it's like the sisterhood of the traveling pants. As long as one of us is wearing an article of clothing of the other person, we can communicate to each other like dolphins.
Yes. So we should each get our hats, and we put them on, and then we just channel the energy. Or
I was going to send you some briefs.
I was thinking for you some like silk white satin gloves.
Ooh, I would love some silk satin gloves. What if I sent you like some leggings for like man leggings?
Some Megans.
Some Megan's Fox.
I'll wear some man leggings if it has JJ Fresh on the butt. I will.
I think that could be a merch store idea.
Oh, I would buy those. I mean, I don't know if I'd wear them, but I'd buy them. Yeah.
I think man leggings are a thing now, aren't they? Like they're people do that now. Let's see.
I know like
Men's
joggers are pretty close to being the equivalent of a man legging.
It's funny how it was a slow trickle. It started with like the bell bottoms where they're pretty tight, but they flare at the bottom.
Yep.
And then it kind of went to skinny jeans where they just made everything tight. And now let's do leggings.
Yeah.
I could never pull leggings off. I'm looking at Google Images, men's leggings.
Oh. I think a bet should be, I don't want to throw this out there because I really don't want to do it, but whatever our next bet is besides I think there's one that's ongoing right now. Whatever the next one is, the loser has to buy a pair of JJ Fresh leggings and wear them for a whole episode. We don't have to commit to that. That is, we don't have to commit to that. We already have an open bet. When does that bet end? I've totally forgot the details.
I don't think we set an ending for it.
Oh. Well, let's check our Discord users real quick. I think we have. How do I check that? Members?
So it should be at the top, server stats. You should see all members, bots. And I posted men's leggings on general chat. Everyone can see general chat, so that's where I'm going to just post it for now. Until we can fix it. But look at those. They're so shiny.
Wait. Whoops. Whatever. I'm just going to leave that.
Megan.
I've been saying Megan's, but I just loved it. Yeah, why are they shiny? That's gross. I don't.
He's like a what's that guy? David Bowie, Major Tom,
Yeah.
the Ground Control. It's like a David Bowie wore leggings. I like it.
Ground control, Major Tom. Oh wait, I'm putting a thumbnail.
I don't have the form for leggings. I'd have a little muffin top for sure.
No, you could.
This guy's just
do it.
flat washboard. Look at that boy. He's like you could cook a steak on that piece of meat.
Steak.
You know what I mean?
Cook meat.
Cook meat. Good rat tat tat back and forth.
Yeah.
Cook meat.
Cook meat. Yeah. Oh, this is.
Cook meat.
I threw some things on thumbnails to help with that. I just want to be helpful. What were we talking about before
Josh,
that? I
you
feel
are
like we had a
so
good cadence.
helpful.
Oh, our bet. I forgot what the end date was too, but the bet was like. Oh man, I forgot what I even like my bet. I think I said like we would because right now we have 5 people on the Discord channel.
I think it was if we had between 6 and 7 or I think you were 6, I was 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
But we never had an end date, which is a problem.
Yeah. I wonder if we should just do a new one because I'm confused. I like to get it set in stone and then then we sign it and then we take it to a FedEx and then we have them notarize it and then we put it in a safety deposit box. Like that's how I want to, go about it.
I'd also like our Discord to work and people to see all the channels instead of just the butter bar and stuff.
Yeah.
But
What's up with
whatever.
that?
I'm not bitter. It was working.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I need to hire someone on Fiverr. He'll fix it.
Oh yeah, they can. For like $5, they'd probably rehaul everything. So
Yeah, I just need to fix the permissions. But anywho, enough of this boring garbage. How was your week, Daddy?
oh man, my week. It's been really good, but I say that with a sigh because I'm gonna start my week off with a little story, if that's okay. That works for you.
Story
Because
time.
I know content is always good, and we're a thick 11 minutes in. So this is a little story about the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch has been out. I think it's been out since like 2017 or whatever. And back at whatchamacallit, in March when all the quarantine stuff happened, I got a bonus from work that was the exact amount of a Nintendo Switch. So kind of naively, I was like, oh, I'm going to go buy a Nintendo Switch. Literally since mid-March until literally a week ago, there have been absolutely no Nintendo Switches in stock online because every single person has been buying them out, or they bulk buy them and then they sell them for like $600 on Amazon and people will buy them. So it's been absolutely insane trying to find a Nintendo Switch. And then we finally bought one. And then we got Animal Crossing, and I have had absolutely no life for the last week, or it's only been like 4 days, but yeah, Andrea and I have been going hard on the Animal Crossing, and it's been, I've been enjoying it. It might seem pathetic, but I've been enjoying it. So yeah, that's what my week's been up to. But how's your week been?
That's good. No Switches over here.
Yeah.
But I have dabbled in the idea of a Switch because I'm not really a console gamer anymore.
Mm.
I'm mainly on the PC, and I do miss having a DS, and I feel like a Switch is the replacement of that. But it goes back to all the people that play games. They're on the computer with me, so it's like I don't know if I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I probably wouldn't play it as much as you probably would get out of it value-wise. I don't know. Anyways, that was not about my week at all. That was about what happened not in my week. That was more about your week.
Yeah.
My week. What happened? Spilled vodka on my desk twice today. But y'all knew that. I was late to work today because my pants were still wet from the washer. I forgot to switch them over.
Oh no, I hate when that happens.
So I just sat around at home at 5 a.m. while the laundry was doing its thing. But Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. Nothing new to report. Nothing.
No, nothing wrong with that. And
Nothing.
I feel you on the wet pants thing. I've had that happen at like 2 jobs, I want to say, where you forget to switch it over. And then you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, got my outfit ready. Oh, wait, no, I don't have any clean pants. My only pair is wet.
Why can't the washer just dry it as well? Like, just put some jets in there. And then it's like, washing cycle done. The water drains out. And then it goes, like, except transformer, like, dryer fans. And then it's done. So there's no switching. It's one unit. It's like going through a car wash. You know, you get your little soap and bubbles, your suds, your octopus tentacles, bam, and then you get dried and waxed and you're out.
Man, that is, I think that's probably one of the, like, legitimately one of the best ideas of, I don't know how long. Because think about it, like, that would be so amazing because it's such a hassle having to switch it over. Like, why not just, even having it have 2 compartments where it just, like, spits over the wet clothes into the dry part, but you just put it in and then you leave it. And then, like, an hour and a half later or whatever, you have fresh, clean, dry clothes.
Or what if it was a unit that was, like, as long as your backyard, and it was like a clothesline, and you had to, like, old school put your clothes on there, but it went through this tunnel like a car wash.
Oh,
so this clothesline just goes through, and it's getting sprayed with bubbles and water, and it's just like a car wash.
Yeah,
I think that'd be cool too.
I think that'd be really cool. I mean, I think it'd be kind of fun too, like watching it like go through the little tunnel. I'm imagining those, like, when you go skiing or snowboarding, there's like those little tunnels that you like step on the track and then it takes you up to the top. Little tunnel like that is what I'm imagining.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
That's some cool stuff. I got, maybe I'm just jumping the gun. I've already gotten like some really good thumbnails put in the thumbnail doc, just saying.
Dude, I saw that. You're the thumbnail legend.
I'm just going.
We haven't taken people behind the curtain lately, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that right now.
Behind the curtain.
We have our notes open. And every week when I make a thumbnail for the YouTube video, it's always, what did we talk about 5 days ago, 4 days ago? And then I click through the podcast and I find topical things. And sometimes I miss some really good, juicy lemons that I want to juice all over the screen onto the thumbnail. So Josh over here is like Sergeant Typer Boy, and he's already got 4 thumbnail image ideas. And so let's everybody give him a round of applause. Give Josh a round of applause. Right, keep going. Okay, stop. There it is. Thank you guys. Thank you. That was really great. You guys are the best.
Thank you. I just real quick, I'd like to thank John for doing the podcast with me. I'd like to thank Google Docs for letting me collaborate on this with John in real time. I'd like to thank Google. I'd like to thank that's it. I don't have anybody else to thank.
What about we could thank who do we want to thank?
There are some people I want to thank, but I think it's a little too early to thank them. So I'm going to have to wait a little bit because
yeah, I think you have to wait for that. But I want to say to you, Josh, C. El Miglior Podcast di Sempre, which in Italian means you are the best podcaster ever. Hold on, let me get this up to my headphones, and I'm going to crank my headphones, and I'm going to play it back and see if it picks it up. 1 second.
Oh, perfect.
Sei il miglior podcaster di sempre.
Wait, can you play that one more time?
Okay, one more time.
Sei il miglior podcaster di sempre.
Oh, that's wonderful. It just rolls off the tongue. Can you drop that text into the general chat?
The Italian?
Yeah, the Italian, whatever that phrase that they just said. I just want to be able to see it, and you can drop it in general chat or whatever.
Okay.
I want to be able to see that.
There it is.
Yeah.
I think I pronounced it pretty close.
You did a really good job, I would say.
You know what I was thinking about earlier? I was thinking about how people do accents and like the Italian accent. How if you were to do it in an American accent, it would sound really dumb. But once you add like that Italian inflection to it, it sounds like you're mocking Italians. Here's what I mean.
True.
I want some spicy meatball Italian. I want some a spicy
Yeah.
meatball. It's like a guy giving a speech and he keeps saying like like this book because it's a good read. Italian. I like this book because it is a good read. Like they can pull the uhs.
So the ad lib, like the little like ad lib part or whatever, is like the uhs and likes. So I like like they it's
like
what's
if you're in school right now and you have a hard time with speaking and you just keep saying just do it in an Italian accent, cover it up.
They're like,
and you're good to go.
They're like, John, I applaud you for not using as many filler words, but you know it is unacceptable to imitate an Italian accent for your speech and debate class, and you just keep talking in Italian, and that's like mid-episode Power Pack wisdom. So take notes, everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, you get this is a freebie. This is a freebie.
You
It's like your next book report. Do it in an Italian accent. I promise you'll get at least a B.
At least a solid B-.
I did a book report on Lord of the Rings in 6th grade. By the way, the worst book to choose for a book report because it's the most boring of the trilogy. I never finished it. I got halfway through, and then I did the rest of the report based off the movie because it came out, I think, in 2000. So, yeah. But the book had Tom Bombadil in the first half, which that wasn't in the movie. So I got to drop some Tom Bombadil in my book report, and that was my way of saying, hey, I didn't watch the movie because I included this character who wasn't in the movie. It's a smart thinking.
Yeah.
Tom Bombadil.
So how do you actually no, I'm doing a new one for this. I don't know if that's how you spell it, but
Tom Bombadil.
There you go.
Would you like a soup? I think he lived in like a hut making soup or something. Tom Bombadil. What did he do? Tom Bombadil. The oldest in existence. Tom Bombadil was immortal. Master of wood, water, and hill. I don't know what that means. Not mountains, but hills. Not flat ground. Hills. He is impossible to capture or imprison. Theories of Tom Bombadil. God, all these nerds writing all these theories on this book that this guy made up. Tom Bombadil. He's the master of the hill.
Just keep it going. I brought the guitar out because Tom Bombadil is perfect for a song. So I'm going to lay some stuff down and then go ahead and you can do a little rapper sing on top.
Okay. Okay, keep it going. I'll just read this page. Maybe like spoken word. Tom Bombadil, he's a character of the most mysterious JR tokens, legendary. In regard to his nature, Tolkien once said that something should remain mysterious in any mythology. Hidden even to its inventor, he placed the fate of the Entwives in this category, as well as the pets of Queen Beruthail, although hints of the latter story. Tom Bombadil. That's beautiful. Thank you for
Thank you.
for those hot beats you just steamed out of my microwave.
There you go. Hot steam beats. You were talking about Tom Bombadil, and as you were talking about it, I was like, that's a really good, that's a great, it seemed like really flow for a song. So I think a little impromptu song for the children is something good. So Tom Bombadil.
Yeah, Tom Bombadil, leader of the hill, can't be captured and he can't be killed. Tom Bombadil, he lives in the woods. He's neither bad, he's also neither good. Tom Bombadil, dill pickle, no, Tom Bombadil pickle.
Man, we need to make, I think that should be the next JJ Fresh song. Just all about Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil pickles. I want that Tom Bomba sweet pickle. Tom Bombadil pickle. Tom Bomba sweet pickle. Tom Bombadil pickle.
Boom, bop, bop, Tom Bomba. Oh, man.
Maybe he's married and that's what he calls his wife. It's Tom Bombadil and then Tom Bombadil pickle. Just like a little cute couple name.
So she's
But
Pickle?
Yeah.
So her name's
It's
Pickle.
like calling your wife Josh Karsh pickle and you're Josh Karsh. Tom Bombadil pickle.
Tom Bombadil Pickle. That's a really fun nickname, especially for a hermit who lives in a hole.
TBP, baby.
ABP.
I got the TBP, baby. TBP, Tom Bombadil pickle. Tom Bombadil pickle.
I think if we do it, it should be like a doo-wop song, like Bombadil,
Tom Bombadil pickle. Tom Bombadil pickle. TBD.
I'm totally gonna work on this later.
TBD.
It's got to be snappy, yes. Oh my god, I'm thinking kind of like
Every
like doo-wop, you know?
Tom doo-wop. Tom Bombadil pickle. Doo-wop. Tom Bombadil pickle. He's a boy in the woods and he grows pickles in the hood. Carrots. He's Tom Bombadil pickle.
started floating above my body. That was beautiful.
I just started imagining Bugs Bunny in the woods eating carrots with Tom Bombadil. Hey, Bugs. Wathkily Wabbit. What if Elmer Fudd is Tom Bombadil? And that's where... and he just lives in the woods. He's immortal, and he just kills rabbits.
Oh, that could...
Sells them to the Possum King.
I was going to say, right into the Possum King. Oh, boy.
Right into the Possum King.
Speaking of which, I think it's a perfect time to slip and slide right into the Butter Dome.
Here's the story of a boy who lives in the woods and by himself. He likes to grow pickles in the garden. Everybody loves him. Tom Bombadil pickle. Welcome to the Butter Dome, the place where we reach out our hands and you reach back and we touch them and hold them and we spin in circles and we connect with our beautiful pack rats.
We do.
So, yeah, I want you, Josh, to express your love in a unique, original, just incoherent way to our pack rats.
You said incoherent?
Yeah. If you need to use Google Translate, that could help.
Okay, so let me 1 second.
While you think, I'm going to give a few announcements. The first one is not really an announcement, but it's just a request to review our podcast on Apple iTunes podcast page or whatever. It will really help out if you guys help us. Help us help you by helping us by writing a review on the podcast Apple Podcast pop page. We need your toppings. We need all your literary fillings and apple crust and crumbles and stuff and sweet sugar. Put it on there, boy. And I hope that was coherent. Okay, next is, while Josh is still looking up some sweet sausage sauce, I have a secret announcement. We have reached over 200 subscribers on YouTube.
No way.
Whoa.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. And I feel like our views on the episodes have been slowly trickling up on YouTube. So I think a lot of people are heading that way to watch, to listen to our yum yums. So.
Okay.
That's all I got. And
that
now Josh is going to sprinkle his love on you like a cupcake.
I'm going to sprinkle.
You're going to sprinkle on you like R. Kelly.
It's a remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. I just remember that. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Anyways, it's exciting that we now have over 200 subscribers on YouTube. We're getting there, you know. And just thank you all for listening. And I want to thank our Patreon peeps. And so I'm gonna. What I'm going to do, too, is whoever can guess what language I'm about to speak to thank them in will receive something that's a surprise. So head on over and email us what you think this language is, or Discord. Jump on Discord. So first off, I'm going to... okay, so tak, Gary Bilson... For tuda dimion trokar ouch in total halik.
Toto.
Tak crumb baby for at da are in social pavert car och in ovengriparden kapenten pa interhatten fit.
That sounded German.
They're both the same language.
Oh, really?
I just, okay, maybe I'll do the first one again, because I'm starting to get the accent, I think. Okay, so tak Harry Bielsen for at 2 hours in my own troll car, och in total halik. And the second one, tak krum baby for at 2 dar in social power car, och in oven griparden kapenten par inventar harfot. So yeah, there we go. Thank you, Gary Bilson and Crumb Baby.
Wow, you should teach those languages. That sounded legitimate. That sounded real. Like real. I felt like I was in whatever country you were speaking from. Wow.
Thank you.
That's powerful.
That's just getting power packed, you know, for the power pack.
I feel like if you're working out, you're getting swole. You don't even need protein shakes. You just gotta scoop up some of Josh's knowledge in a little cup and drink it. Have some
just sip
Tom Bombadill pickle juice.
Just, come on, take a little sip out of Tom Bombadill's pickle jar.
It's organic, no GMOs.
No GMOs. Just been sitting in a hole for 2,000 years.
What's GMO stand for in Lord of the Rings? Gandalf's
majestic
male ointment. There's no Gandalf ointment in my pickle juice. No GMO, sirree.
No.
Anyways, we have a Imali Tamali. Your solo music is amazing. What is your favorite song that you have released from your solo endeavors? fun opinion. My favorite Josh song is Up Too Late. My favorite Mr. Mutiny song is Fat Jam Beats. Also, Josh, I used to listen to your album This Too Shall Pass all the time, but I can't find it anywhere anymore. Is it available to stream or purchase anywhere? Much butter, love, Crumby. P.S. I bought glasses from Hillary Duff's eyewear line.
Nice. Hey,
Okay.
good choice buying the glasses. What you should do, take a picture of your glasses and pop it on the Discord so anybody else can see that you got those new glasses from the Hillary Duff eyewear line.
I was expecting them to be like $300, but they're actually under $100. But you can get those ones from China for like $10. I can give you the site if you want it.
Oh, is it? I bought some glasses. I don't have a prescription, but I'm literally on a computer screen like every moment of my day. So I bought blue blocking glasses through I buy glasses, or what is it?
It's from like I don't know the name.
I buy direct is where I got mine. They were really cheap.
They have multifocal. Oh, that's not like the Benjamin Franklin things I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of like those ones with like they have the lenses that go in front of other lenses and they get smaller. It's like a nerd scientist multifocal. Like is Hillary Duff in the nerd game? She's not. She's just in the let's be fashionable. Let's wear these glasses.
All right, I just dropped.
Did they make them?
I just dropped it in the thing, general chat. Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah, something like that, except like more steampunky.
Yeah,
but that'll work.
I've just seen that GIF before, and it always cracks me up.
Is that actually from the movie Spy Kids?
Yeah, that movie did not age well. I'm gonna have to watch it sometime. Fun fact: I don't know if it's the first.
You
or second
have a million
one.
movies to watch, sir.
A what?
You have a million movies to watch.
Oh, and Spy Kids. Yeah. Where's my list? It was that. I think that's a Discord.
I think it was in podcast content, which no one can look at.
Okay, I'll drop this in the other one so people can see my. Oh wait, hold on. Movies to watch. Okay, I think this is important for everybody to see because
1,200 Tom Bombadill Pickle.
Tom Pickles. I had Spy Kids. I'm only gonna watch the first one. I don't want to watch any other ones. Okay, well, let's sorry, Crumb Baby. Let's get back to her question because I think it's a good question. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll let Josh go first.
Okay. Well, thank you. So, first off, thank you, Crumb Baby, for thinking our solo music is amazing. It was very kind, and bottom of my heart, we always appreciate when people think our music doesn't sound like Korn. Or Limp Bizkit. I don't know. That's not Korn. But anyways, so, well, I'll address first off. So I was keeping it kind of a surprise. I mean, nobody like keeps up with my music anyways, but my This Too Shall Pass album, I took it off of Spotify because I've been taking like classes and stuff lately to get better at audio engineering. And my last album I did all by myself, and so I took it off, and I have new tools and like plugins and fun things. So I'm actually going to mix it again with all my new stuff and do like a really clean mix, and then I'll master it, and then I'm going to throw it back online. So it's not offline forever, just for a little bit. Kind of like, when a website gets maintenance done to it, and they like take it offline and they put it back on. That's kind of like what I'm doing. So it'll be back online. If you're really hankering for some album, I can give you a bootleg copy for free. Just drop your email. Well, actually, your email is in the email, so I'll get you a copy for you there. And then the other question you were asking was, what is my favorite song that I released? I don't know. I think I think my favorite songs usually like it's hard to say because like usually when you're like, at least for me, when I release a song, every song after I write it, I'm like, oh, I'm proud of this song, I'm gonna release it, and then I release a couple more songs of that song that I thought of that. I'm like, oh, that song sounds like raccoons fighting in a metal garbage can. So it's like, I kind of go back and forth, but I'd say song one of my favorite songs, I'm just going to throw this out there, that I've released, which I don't think is out on any platforms, but I collaborated with John actually on a song called Figure Out, and we did a fun music video for it, and that's probably one of my favorite ones I've done.
Oh, Daddy, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you go. Your turn.
Wow.
Give butter from Jay.
I got 2 favorite songs that I released. One of them is the classic Il Top 9 featuring Josh Karsh on the acoustic guitar on that bad boy. Those fun times. And then because that's the only song I've ever released with like acoustic chords, and I don't do those at all. I'm like, Josh, can you come in and record these chords? Because I can't do it as cleanly and well as you. I'm a ADD, press a lot of notes baby boy. And so he did. He came in and he put some crisp, clean, delicious chords on Il Top 9. That's Josh playing that song. I'm doing the stuff over, like the little do-do-do-do-do-do-booty-booty-bop, Bombadill, Pickle, like all the stuff over it. But it was a collab. And Josh actually wrote the original hook for that song. How'd it go? Try to think of it. Il Top 9. Dun-ach, dun-ach, dun-na-na-na. That was Josh. All Josh. And he was nice enough to be like, let me take his little creation and transform it into a big old instrumental. So, and then my other one is Middle Name Danger, because I really like the chorus, because it makes me feel like I'm flying in a jet every time I play it.
That is an amazing song. I'll catch myself listening to that every once in a while. I'll hop on that album, and that song always gets me. I always like, if I could fly a jet, if I could Top Gun, I would listen to that song on takeoff, and while I'm I just on repeat as I'm flying through the air.
Well, it's so fun because it starts out kind of lower middle section of the neck, and there's some slides going on, but then it slides up, and then it slides up, and it's it goes from low all the way up to the top of the neck. It's just you're sliding all the way up there, and it's so fun. It's just bloop, 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 bloop. And when I wrote that, I was like, how'd this happen? This is amazing. This is my favorite, and it's still my favorite.
Nice. That's a good one. I would say that's your that's a big jam. That one is that's the one that gives the goosebumps. That's the one that's oh hot damn, John Whiff done made this song here. And it's beautiful. And
I don't know how to do it again, because that one has a chorusy intro verse sort of a vibe to it, and I'm don't know how to do that. I think it was a one-off. I don't know how. I don't know how to do it again.
All your music's good, boy. You stop being humble right now. I'm gonna throw a bucket of grease on you.
And then I'll drink that grease, and my body's gonna harden from the inside out, and the mummy's gonna come out of me.
Yeah, mummy baby. John just turned into a mummy baby.
Emotep.
Tom Bombadill, Pickle.
Tom Mummydill. He's a mummy. He's a mummy boy.
Oh, there's a Tom Bombadil song. Oh wait, was he in?
He wasn't in any of the movies.
Wasn't? Oh, there's a picture of him.
He's like the turtle in it. He's not there, but he's in the book.
Oh, but he's in the book. Okay, Tom Bombadil.
Ain't no Ninja Turtles in the.
I did.
That's not how I pictured him.
Oh, there's a book called The Adventures of Tom Bombadil. Okay, that's what our damn, that was written in 1962. That's what our song should be called, The Adventures of Bomb. Or if you search. Oh, you what?
Go ahead. I was going to say, if you search Tom Bombadil on YouTube, the second thumbnail looks like there's sausages flying around him, but it's just part of the grass.
Let me look.
It's kind of funny.
Tom Bombadil's second one. Oh, it does look like sausages.
Tom Bombadil Pickle.
Tom
Bombadil. Out in
those
the
are pickles.
field.
There ain't
harvesting
sausages.
the sausage. Yeah. Maybe he's making relish for his hot dogs.
Oh, that's true. Homemade relish is good. I love homemade relish.
Tom Hot Dog Dill Pickle.
It's making me hungry. I'm gonna hold out though. I'm not off to. I will do an off to the trough at the end of the episode. By the way, it's been a while, but I will fight through the hunger. I made homemade potato chips earlier, just a few of them. So I had a little snacky poo.
Whoa! You just cut up little potatoes and baked them.
We got a
Put some
air
salt on
fryer.
there? Ooh.
We were gifted an air fryer. Air fryer is game changer.
Some Lizzie McHair fryer.
I put hair. I fried some of my. I've been growing a rat tail and I just cut the rat tail off and threw it in the air fryer with some peanut oil and I cooked that up the other day. It was good.
I feel like you would have a big cauldron and the last ingredient for your wizard potion is a rat tail.
My rat tail or just a rat tail. And I'm like, all right, goodbye, old friend. And I cut it off. I throw it in.
The recipe doesn't specify.
And it just like creates this like, it just, I don't know what would pop out of that. I imagine
like this humanoid rat thing with a mullet. Just crawls out and starts. He's like your little servant. You command him.
So gross. Oh wait. So gross. Wait. I found there's a. Oh wait, here it is. Yes, I found it. I dropped it in general chat. This is what I thought of when. I don't know if you ever watched Tim and Eric, but there's this really disgusting sketch they do where it's this product called Candy Tails, and it's basically this hair that they weave together and they dip in this like candy stuff, and then they like coat it in candy and they like almost like extensions. They put it on your hair and then you can chew on the like the rat tail all day long.
Oh,
it's
that's
so
nasty.
gross. Yeah. Oh, Tim and Eric, they're great. But yeah, but no, I like the idea of this humanoid like thing with a rat tail that crawls out, and I'm like, oh god, kill it.
And it's like immortal. It's like a little Tom Bombadill.
Oh no.
You put too much dill pickle juice in there. Now it's immortal.
It comes out. It's like, where's Tom Bombadill?
Where's my master Tommy?
Tommy, and then it just like eats me, and then it like turns me into a pickle.
It poops pickles, so it eats you, and then leaves a little pickle, and then you grow into a pickle man from that.
Dude, you need to write after you're done with. I think you have like a brand, but when you're done with Possum King, which I know this is already a big task, you should write this thing about almost like Frankenstein, this like rat tail monster that poops pickles and turns people into pickle monsters.
It'd be like a short kid story, like with big pictures and big words.
Yeah.
And then the rat pooped out a pickle, and a pickle monster was born. And the pickle monster didn't like being eaten, so he went and killed the rat and his family. Just have these really morbid, disgusting children's stories.
But like with like cartoon, like, so the pictures don't really depict what's going on, but the words are just like horrific and graphic. And you're like, wait.
Oh, maybe the pictures are like the Stinky Cheese Man, where it's kind of like weird and dark, but like.
What's Stinky Cheese? Do you want to drop
Do you remember that book?
I don't know if I do.
Here's a link to I used to have that book, and it was the imagery on it was a little disturbing. Like, look, I should pull up Google Images, a link I sent.
Oh my gosh, those are scary. Oh, I remember
this. If you look at the cow one, yeah, it was just, and the rabbit.
That
it's
rabbit,
like
that is
creepy.
Horrific.
And I used to have this book. This might explain a lot of what happened.
Oh my
god.
Oh wait, I found something I need to put in the channel. Wait, if it'll let me do this.
But I thought of the worst ending ever for my book.
Oh, you did?
And I'm going for it.
Yes.
I can tell you after. It's the stupidest thing in the world, but I'm excited about it. Oh my gosh, what did you post?
It's like a live action play.
They do a play?
Yep.
Oh, that's gross.
It's really gross.
Why is the lady holding a box of Tide?
I don't know. I'm really confused. Wait, we need to put that.
Dude, we're going to have the most cluttered thumbnail ever next week.
I think I'm going to get rid of
All right.
a couple of these.
Or I guess
so,
this episode, this week.
No.
No, don't get rid of any. Let's just make it as cluttered as possible.
Okay. If
It'll
you can
be the
get all that
thumbnail
stuff
of
in.
thumbnails. Maybe I'll try and put a rat tail on the Stinky Cheese Man wearing leggings, holding a Nintendo Switch, drying his clothes with Tom Bombadil chilling in
By
the
the
background.
side. Oh, that's $1 million idea. So what time are we at? We're at 49:30. We'll just say 49:30. So that's $1 million.
What are you doing at 49:30?
There you go. That's $1 million idea right there.
Oh, so I remember what I said.
Yeah. So you can paint it
Okay,
together, the
I like
picture. Yeah, this episode is wild, but I do remember that book, by the way, and that's like that gave me so much flashbacks. And is that when you like after reading that book? Is that when you knew that you would eventually become like a wizard at metal guitar?
A weirdo. No, that was Guitar Hero's fault. But speaking of books, I'll give the people a little word count update. I'm at 12,100 words.
Whoa!
So we're getting there.
Nice.
We're getting there.
That's impressive.
We're on chapter 4. We're almost done. Right now, he's about to. He's about. He just. I don't know if I want to spoil any of it. Like maybe everyone's gonna forget by the time the book comes out, but we'll just say he's nailing dead possums in the room of a kid that was bullying someone. He snuck in during a party, and he's nailing dead possums around his bedroom right now with a stud finder. He's making sure he hits the studs.
That's horrifying.
He knows what he's doing.
I can't wait to read this. Are you gonna make it? So, is there a way? You probably have to print a bunch. I do want a paper copy. Like I want like a legit copy.
With Amazon, they print to order. From
No
my
way.
understanding, so like you, it's kind of like how CDs are done now everywhere. You just load them up, and then people are like, "I want a CD," and then they print out a CD. You have all the images preloaded, done.
Mhm.
They mail it off. So it's
Nice.
I think you can get physical paperbacks if you publish through Amazon. So.
Nice. Okay, so it's made to order because I do want one with like a legit book cover. I want I want that book, and I'll keep it at my desk, and it'll be perfect because like, I mean, it's a book you wrote, so that's like the best part. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I still got a lot of work to do on it, but if our goal was 40,000 words, we're 25% of the way there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
You almost there, boy.
Getting there. I think it'll probably be longer though, because I've outlined it kind of at the bottom of what's going on. It's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weirder. It's gonna end super weird, and I'll tell you that after the podcast. But speaking of after the podcast, we are at 52 minutes, baby. Is it time for some wisdom?
Oh yes, but first, I don't want to take this away from people because it's been a while. We're gonna do a little something we haven't done in a while. We're gonna do a drum roll. Off to the trough with Josh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I kind of forgot what I was gonna make originally. As we were talking about earlier in the episode, I have an air fryer, and I know I'm being like the people who have a cast iron skillet, and they're like, "Oh, you got to do everything with the cast iron skillet." But air fryers are legit; they're healthy, you know. So I was gonna make. I came up with a recipe. Well, not recipe. I didn't come up with it, but I figured out how to make Chick-fil-A chicken and the sauce. So I do that quite a bit. I make like Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches, and I have the sauce, the French fries. I make it all in the air fryer. Super fun, super legit. Tonight I might do something a little healthier. Maybe some like balsamic. I make this like homemade balsamic sauce. I bake some chicken. Maybe air fry some carrots. I've got some rainbow carrots. Yeah, you know, still have some yeast. Might make some breadsticks. I don't know. But yeah.
Wow.
So that's
That was
it.
beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Claps
Thank
for
you.
Josh.
Thank
Claps
you.
for
Thank you.
Well, how
Thank
do
you.
you-
Thank you.
How do you make the Chick-fil-A sauce?
It's essentially, so some people say you just mix mustard, mayo, and barbecue sauce. I think don't ever do that. If you want to eat poop sauce, then do that.
Mustard, mayo,
but
and
if you don't want poop sauce, my little trick, pretty much, I hope Chick-fil-A doesn't come after us and sue us, but I'm just going to give it away. So Power Packed Wisdom, everybody, listen up, is basically, I'm just going to tell you how to make Chick-fil-A sauce. You want to do about a cup of real mayo, and then about 1 to 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. Then about the same, it's like equal parts yellow mustard to honey, and I do real honey. And then I'll do like maybe a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And then I'll do a tablespoon or so of apple cider vinegar. And then I will do black pepper, salt, and there's another thing in there somewhere. I think that's about
that. Ketchup in it?
There's no. Did you say ketchup?
Yeah.
There's no ketchup. It's essentially almost like a smoky honey mustard of sorts. Yeah, but that's how I make it.
You were able to throw down those ingredients. That was wonderful.
Yeah, I can text you it too, but that's kind of the basis. It's like you want good mayo, some yellow mustard, honey. The apple cider vinegar, I think, is the key. It gives that like tanginess. But then if you mix it all up and you leave it in the fridge overnight, it tastes even better. Because kind of like my mentor of sorts, Guy Fieri, is the best kind of sauce is when you let it sit overnight, and then the flavors meld together. So yeah, and it's legit. It tastes like almost exactly like it. So yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, but that's my Power Packed Wisdom.
Wow, my Power Pack Wisdom, I guess, is it's never been a better time to be a prepper, okay, in today's climate, global warming or whatever, and you got, all sorts of cultural outrage. Time to prep up. And what better way than to make hundreds of batches of Josh's Chick-fil-A sauce, just 55-gallon barrels. You don't need the water. You can just go to a creek and boil that. So water's infinite in this scenario. You need the Chick-fil-A sauce, because when the end of the world happens and there's no more Chick-fil-A sauce, what are you going to do? What you can do now is be proactive. Get a 55-gallon drum of mayonnaise. Get a couple gallons of mustard, and then another gallon of honey. Put that in there. Get a couple huge bags of pepper and salt or whatever. Throw those in there. Stir it all together. Get a jug of apple vinegar. Make a 55-gallon drum of Chick-fil-A sauce, and that should hold you over for at least 6 to 8 months during the SHTF scenario that could happen anytime. So yeah.
That is brilliant, and thank you for pimping me out there with my Chick-fil-A sauce recipe. And no, I think it's a brilliant idea. And after
you're my girl, I'm your pimp.
Oh, you said I'm your baby.
You're my girl, I'm your pimp. I pimp you out.
Oh, thank you for pimping me out, and thank you for not
you're welcome.
Pimp slapping me with a bunch of rings on your fingers. I appreciate that.
My rings are worth more than your face, so I would never.
Oh.
Lady of the night, go back and go pimp your way to Chick-fil-A and bring me back some sauce today. I'm a Chick-fil-A pimp and I want my chicken. If you don't give it to me, it's not finger licking, cause I'm finger licking nothing because I got nothing in my hand. But what I want is a nice sliced piece of ham. Bam, that's a lie. I really want that meat between the buns with the chicky cluck cluck. That's what's up. Give me a Coke, but I don't want any ice cause you fill it too full. Too much ice in my cup. Chick-fil-A, you need to get rid of that cup. Give me something with no ice in it, please, like maybe a desert storm, Delta Striker helicopter.
Oh yeah.
Tom Bombadill, pickle.
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.